Many women use breast forms to augment their breast size and appearance. And breast forms come in all sorts of styles and types. You can get them with nipples, without nipples. Some come with an adhesive that you can apply right to the chest, some don't. There are many styles, many colors, and they also have things called bra extenders, which can extend the band size of a bra. So just be aware of these differences. Have you heard about chicken cutlets? I remember hearing this term and not having a clue, but the chicken cutlets refers to the texture of this type of breast form. Honest to God, they do feel like a chicken breast. Another thing I wanted to tell you about briefly is that there's an organization called TLC. It's an arm of the American Cancer Society, and it stands for Tender Loving Care. And this wonderful organization helps to provide things like breast forms for women who have had mastectomies because of breast cancer, and also who need wigs and scarves and that type of thing when they've had hair loss. Well, let me tell you the story about a woman from Bellingham who had a breast cancer herself. She had a mastectomy, and when she was preparing to go back to work, it wasn't time for her to start wearing a breast prosthesis or form yet. And her surgeon, who is a very sensitive guy, recognized that she was in a lot of distress about this, and he gave her a knitting pattern which would enable her to knit a breast prosthesis. And this was a genius because it helped her, kind of kept her doing something. And little by little, she healed. She sort of recruited other women who could knit or crochet. And now there are knitted knockers groups all over the country who meet and will construct these little knitted or crocheted breast prosthetics. And they're wonderful. And in fact, I thought this would be a really great idea for trans women too. And in fact, there's now a group at the University of Minnesota. These are medical students that actually knit or crochet knockers for trans women. Just an interesting part of the story. You know, this is complicated, though I know it shouldn't be that complicated, but it really is. And it's because there are just so many sizes and so many shapes and contours of breasts. Plus, there are so many different goals that individuals have around this whole topic. I hope that this was at least helpful to you, and I hope you'll share the information with somebody else who might need this. So please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.